almost night, not even more evening at this point. Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a close to the next day game of Moonstone. It's not just whimsical, it's just all over the place this time around. If you are based like me in the UK, if you're living in the US as a certain someone over there, an unpredictable sneaky avocado, then you're probably in the middle afternoon, and so good afternoon to you, or probably first evening, I'm not sure.
It's
We
evening.
it's evening. Thank you. He's 6 hour behind. Should be no 5 hours behind. Here is midnight. Should be
Seven.
seven.
Almost seven here. Yeah.
So not even evening. Don't try cheat on me. Come on. Not yet, at least. Bluff. And we are here for planning the rematch of the Fate of Eric. This is gonna be a rematch between me and Sam after we had the first encounter early during the first half, I guess, during the first week of this second phase, and so we are back with I'm pretty much bringing along the same list that I played last time, where his king is being substituted nowadays by some filthy and maleodorant pirates. But rather than making too many compliments to Sam List, I'm gonna send it over to on his side and let him introduce his own troop. Over to you.
Thank you, Paul.
Unpredictable.
No, very predictable.
No.
Playing the Goblin Pirates. Last time I tried this with Beaky Bobby, but this time I'm gonna play with Powder Monkey to see if I can get some bombs thrown in that blind man's face and hopefully take him down.
Don't know what you're
Um,
talking about.
so we'll see if it's successful or not. But until then,
Okay. So to be mentioned that Sam won the initiative, and strangely enough, he took his side with the advantage and left me with one stone and a lot of hope. Let's see if this evening I can do something, or will gonna be just, yeah, smash all over the place by the impossible, unstoppable goblins. That being said, I will leave you kick off. Over to you, Sam. Opening the turn,
okay.
opening the game.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Um, so I will go with well, this is actually usually I would go with Stu, but
You usually do so.
yeah. But this time I'm gonna go with Spaghetti.
Okay.
So he will activate and he will jog up, be base to base with this stone.
Mm-hmm.
Spend one, try that
Picking it.
stone.
No reaction from my side.
Okay. And let's see here.
It's a bit uh,
He'll jog up,
two
or he'll
point.
take step. He'll just take 3 steps
Okay, fair enough. Down
over
to
to you.
zero. Over to me. Dun dun dun. Boris activates. Jog up over this stone. Spending one, reducing down to a one. Then spending three, trying summoning a bunny. He will go with 4 cards, looking for any two. Ooh, what an evening. Gonna pass as I don't have anything. And it's over to you.
Good start for me.
Yeah.
Okay. This time I will go with Stu, and he will jog. Let's see. Try not to get in the wood patch. That's fine. And then he will use his bounty jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Spending two. Um, they're gonna get blocked by their bases, so they'll just both go up one energy. And then Stu will use Rough Tides on El Capitano.
Mm-hmm.
Although actually, let's see. Uh,
I don't think so that Krusty can move because he's gonna eat.
oh, he'll hit Powder Monkey. Yeah. So
Mm-mm.
El Capitano. So spending two
Mm-hmm.
and drawing four.
Yep. Looking for any blue. I'll go with six.
Mm-hmm. I'll say blue two.
I'm gonna allow it. You can have it.
Okay. And he will rest on his last energy.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, that didn't went as I was hoping. Poofy poofy. So let's try something different. Eric will activate. Suffer is catastrophe. 3 wounds, 1 energy. Spending it and declaring revitalize on Daniel. Picking up 5 and looking for any green of the sort. You have 2 reactions if you want. One for the the catastrophe that I suffer as it was an ability.
No, I'm okay.
And then that one. Okay. I will call a green 2.
You have how much energy right now?
3.
You have 3? Okay. Let's say bluff.
Okay. I will lose 2 energy. Daniel will gain 2 energy. And then I will follow up with a blue 1 on myself.
Okay.
At which point I will get back to 5 wounds. I can jog. Better not to expose myself too much. On 5. On 4 is just over there. No. Spending my last energy on myself, declaring revitalize with 5 cards. Thanks to Kalista. Thanks to be around Kalista. Gonna declare a blue 2. Did you call bluff?
I did, yeah.
Why?
Well,
So
because you're at full anyways.
yeah, but like that now they can declare a catastrophe and gain back 1 energy. And then keeping this game going forever.
Who goes? Oh, because right, he also benefits. It's not other. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if I gonna call a catastrophe now, that means that I will suffer 3 wounds and gain 1 energy. After that, he's the only one gaining energy out of a catastrophe. Not to worry, there is no Reagan on the table. After that, with that energy, I can heal myself again, and so on and so forth. But we will stay here forever, so I will simply stop. And I mean, it could be fun, but not everybody have this all the time in the day to do stuff like that. And then I have to jog anyway. Yep, and it's over to you. I mean, if I don't jog, I cannot reach my impulse. Ooh,
Okay.
plenty.
I'll just shoot Eric.
Okay.
Well, actually, let's see. You're -1. So 2 cards. Yeah. Might as well. Yeah. So spend 1. Shoot Eric.
I will go with 6 myself.
Not gonna play anything.
Okay.
And then I'll spend 2 to reload, and then he'll be done.
Resting on his last 2. Good play. Well played, Mr. Wonka. What do I really want to do is something I don't know myself. Because you still have Monkey and Krusty to activate. Yeah, Daniel will jog up over there, spending 1, picking up the stone. Reaction.
Nope.
Okay, then spending 4, declaring the end is nigh. Picking up 5 is within 4 from Kalista, so yes. Picking up 5 and looking for any pink. Within 3x. 3x, it means, yeah.
No matter what, you get it?
Yep, I got a pink 1.
Okay.
Alright, although. pink one, it means that Luby will fly over there or over here. That's totally stupid. Let's put just to mention. I can put him anywhere, but I need to double check. You have 0 energy on Krusty, 2 energy on El Capitano, 1 energy on Seasick, but Krusty can jog up 4 and step up to 5 times. Jog up 4 there, step 3 there. No. I need to play it properly this evening. We are planning for the fate of Eric. I want for you to join the Cultists, so over to you.
Okay, I'm gonna react with Stu now that you've done it. So he'll. All right, over to me.
I have only Kalista and Loubard left to activate.
So he will jog up. And then he'll step once. And pick up the sun. And he'll sit on his last energy.
Okay. Playing the tough guy, aren't you? I like it.
I have to.
I wonder why. Let's see. Her jog 8 there. Did I put Loubard within 3 of your models? No, not at all, neither mine, so it cannot go there. It should be at this point a bit closer to Swigarty as as far as I could be away, but yeah, close enough to be within 3. Was trying to be smart, but in the end it didn't pay off. That's to show you how unsmart I am, how of a fool. What a fool am I? It's not enough yet. I need to get a bit closer. Flipping Swigarty. Flipping Swigarty. 3. Okay. At this point, Swigarty does have a melee of 2. That's a lot. That's totally a lot. And okay, I can push my luck and see if it works. What do you think?
Go for it.
Oh, go for it. You make it easy. You make it sound easy. I love when you do that. I will go for it then. Spending 1 energy, declaring all in on Swigarty, picking 2 cards only.
So
you go with 6.
I'm picking 3.
I cannot pick a 3 because you have an evade of -1.
What are you trying to
all in. All in on him.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay.
Sorry. It is an arcane ability. No, you're totally right because you were thinking about melee.
Yep.
I got you. And I'm gonna declare a green too. Why not?
Okay.
You can call a bluff either. Anyway, I have only 2 cards.
Oh.
And I cannot drag anyone else in because
you were within. Yeah, I thought you were within 3 here. Oh, okay. Then I'll call bluff. Might as well. But you have it, so you wouldn't play it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna react closer to.
Yeah, Swiggy is gonna move 2 inches over there. Now we are 1 inch away. Simply perfect. Shuffling and spending my last energy attacking Swigarty. I will go with 5 cards. Let's see what it's gonna be. I don't think so. You can go for it at this point. Okay, 2 raising, 1 falling, 1 high guard, and 1 low guard.
Are you gonna go for it?
I can't because that was my last energy.
Oh, that was your last energy. Okay.
It's as simple as that.
Okay.
Okay, you say. I wish it was okay. Can I have a look?
Well, what are you putting in play?
That's the point, what I'm gonna play. Because it is tough, 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 and you have your signature on a raising. Ouch. Do you deal any more damage? No. Okay. So you probably want to... Yeah, I will go with the raising myself and suffer your low guard if you have it, indeed. Then you can follow up with a raising and deal 2 damage to me. All as planned. All as planned. Perfect. It's over to you.
Okay. Well, I've only got Rusty left.
Mm-hmm.
So, Too far, so he'll jog up 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll step twice.
Mm-hmm.
And over to you.
Okay. You still have 3 energy that you're keeping for reactions.
Mm-hmm.
Nice one. But Stu ran out. Ah, no, that's El Capitano. So Stu already ran
Yep.
out of energy. You keep
Stu
track
and-
of it.
Doing Swigger here, yeah.
Yeah, that's all good. Obviously, jogging up 4 with Kalista.
Okay.
And then you can step if you want.
2.
Okay. I will spend 1 declaring Leshevit Caress on Loubard. 5 cards looking for pink. Pink 1. 2 energy and protection. So 2 wounds and
This
protection.
is your last. This is your last person, right? So bluff. Yeah. Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. I'll react to that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, whoa.
Okay. Replenish. And Daniel will give his energy to yeah, to Eric.
Makes sense.
I know. Wonder why.
Yeah.
Okay, turn 2. I got a +2 that I may be able to use. Let's see. Possibly not. Indeed, I got a 5.
Can we reroll?
No. Go ahead. It might be destiny, you know.
Maybe so.
You have 1 more energy for Krusty, and you have
No.
already given.
I already give it. Yeah.
Oh,
Just
cool.
out of range with Stu. Let's see.
But Krusty does have 5. It needs to have 4, I guess. Am I wrong? Because he starts on 3.
You were right. You were right.
Just to be sure, because yeah, you know that better
Obviously,
than me.
important. Yes. Okay.
Choices, innit?
Yes. So I'm gonna. Let's see.
Oh,
You'll he'll just blow me up. So I'll have to go crusty. Any reaction?
How far away? 1.7, and here 3.5. You are on 4, that means that you can make 4 attacks. 4 attacks is gonna be tough. No reaction.
Okay. I'll attack Eric.
Mm-hmm.
I won't lose an energy because of Sweetie.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll draw 3.
5.
Yeah. And then I'm going to use the pirate mascot with Powder Monkey. So I'll draw 7.
I'll go with 3 myself. Fancy going for it?
Yeah, I'll go for it.
Okay.
How about you?
About me. I'm thinking because I don't remember what Krusty does.
It's not a bonus unless I've already pinched and punched you.
No, you got a bonus on impact, +1, claw and hook.
Right. Yeah, impact, but nothing end step related.
Okay. I will bite the dust. I've been born for that. I mean, it's gonna fire back on my face, but yeah.
Maybe. Okay. So, don't have any crit. Yeah, but 3 damage.
Down to 4. Shuffling, and then at this point, yeah, I will take a step back.
Okay. I'll chase you.
I know. At this point, you are still away, but you are engaged by no, not yet.
Perfect. Line it.
Yeah, yep. So I will take a step in, or I can take a step away actually. Here, down to 2. And you're still out of my melee range, as we mentioned a moment ago.
Yeah. Step forward again. Well, actually, no, because you'll just step back. Okay, I'll rest on those 2 energy. And over to you.
Over to me, over to me. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Cannot do anything useful because now I don't have the energy to cause a mess.
Yeah, that was the plan.
And what to do? I will activate Loubard, spending 1 and attacking Zwigart. 5. I'm not. I'm putting the cards here. Wondering if you want to go for it.
I do.
Okay.
Okay.
this point you want to play the Falling Swing if you have it, but you're gonna die, so better to use a guard.
There it is.
Eye guard for you, and Sweeping Cat for me.
Yep.
Oh, low guard. I was expecting an eye guard. So yes, you will suffer 4 wounds and lose all your energy and suffer -4 melee until the end of turn. That's pretty useful.
Oh, definitely.
And you any reaction?
Let's see. I can't really react to it. Capitan is only 1 inch reach. So I guess no reaction.
Okay. I will spend my last energy and attack in Swiggerty again. 5. You surely cannot go for it.
You just pick a card because
yeah.
I have just the one.
Sweeping for me. Sweeping for you. So you will deal nothing to me and you will die.
Yes. A horrible, horrible death.
No, a nice one. I'm gonna put an ice cream cone in your mouth. just to
it's not so good.
Just to make sure you're gonna remember about me. I'm just checking that I put the stone properly because it does have to be in base-to-base contact with your model, if
Gotcha.
it makes sense. You pay up, and after that I can still jog. No, I can't because I don't have any model.
Far away.
But Kalista and Eric will both gain 1 energy. That's not too bad. Kalista with 1 more energy, it means hello, and that's like the singer that I don't remember the name now, but she can come up and make a bit of a mess. Over to you.
Okay.
Suddenly it's not that bad.
Okay, let's see here.
Having Krusty going all in at the first moment, it was bad, but is just to remind that it already used the Pirate Mascot ability. Yeah,
okay.
Just that.
Yeah. Okay.
Adele, that's the name of the singer I was thinking about. With the song Hello, that could be Kalista when coming up with a paroxysm.
So I'll go with Stu.
Jogging up 4.
Spending 2 to push powder.
Okay,
with,
4 cards.
Dice. Yep.
And 6 for me.
I'm not gonna play anything. I'll do it again.
Okay. I will go with 6 myself.
Blue 2.
Blue 2. You can push a lot of people if you want to, don't you? 6 inches is gonna be El Capitan as well, or 6 inches is gonna be the monkey again, and a monkey on 2 is gonna end up here. Gonna allow it, you can have it.
He's done. Over to you.
Over to me, over to me. Away enough. Need to see if moving up here is gonna bring me within your melee range. Yeah, totally. So. Yeah. Or I want to activate Eric first. 3 and 1, 4. Within 4. I cannot reach El Capitano. I either reach Monkey or El Capitano. Tough choices. Tough choices. But I can reach El Capitano, question mark. 3, 1, 4. No. And you can easily run away with both of them as they have shit tons of energy on themselves. Ouch. Yeah. Boris will activate, spending 3, trying again his luck, pushing his luck, trying summoning a bunny. 4 cards.
My cards are, well, it only drew 3. Oh, okay. Weird.
Okay. Can you see them now?
I can see him now. Sorry, what are you gonna play?
Green 2.
Bluff?
Very kind of you. A pink 3 just on my face for the
Yes.
fun
Your
of it.
jackalope.
Okay, and after that,
I'm gonna react to that.
yeah. So now we are engaged no matter what. So we'll jog 1 closer. And now I am 0-6 from you. And I can jog another Oopie. I just want to reach there. Let's see if this is gonna be 0-6 again. No, needs to be less. And yeah,
okay.
So jog around there, and I am too far. Anyway, so even if I take a step and move up here, let's see. If not, I can always move back. Yeah, it's still 3 inches in. Yeah. Bah. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, and we'll take a step and move up there anyway. Over to you.
Okay. El Capitano will use run on Krusty.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll jog.
Mm-hmm.
Pick up the stone.
He can't because Loubard is engaging him.
Oh, that's
the stone,
right.
The stone goes back.
3 inches.
Well done,
That's
Goblin.
annoying.
Well done.
And very annoying. Let me move him back.
Ah, look at you now.
Let's see here. Loubard, you've activated, yes?
Totally.
Okay.
You were engaged by Loubard, so you cannot. Oh no, you weren't. So 3.3, it means yeah, you can go easily that way and still be outside of my melee. Totally.
Okay. I don't have line of sight on Loubard, do I?
No, you do have line of sight. The card is only there. We can consider that you can draw line of sight from there, but as he's gonna be covered middle to middle, you don't get the +2 evade from him, and you will go only with 3 arcane, if the case.
Okay. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna just shoot Brother Daniel.
Okay.
So, drawing 3.
Mm-hmm. 6 for me. 6 for me. Ooh, green 3.
Green 1.
Green 1 on 3 cards. Bluff, because I like to suffer. 2 on me.
gonna sit on it last.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Daniel will activate. He's gonna step once out of your melee range.
I'm gonna step in reaction to that.
Okay. And that's perfect. And after that, he's gonna stay where he is and plant his placard.
Okay.
All friendly model within 6 will move 2 inches. Need to make sure there is enough space for Eric to come up. 1. No, there isn't, so Kalista have to go a bit back. And it's over to you.
So Powder Monkey will go.
Mm-hmm.
He'll jog. 2. Well, let's see. Will this work? Do that here. He steps once. I don't think I'm in within 4 here.
Yes, you are.
No. I think I drew it incorrectly.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
Just out.
Yeah.
Yep. Then do I want to do it? So he'll jog straight for it.
He can't because you have to spend a step first because it doesn't clear the stone, as you can see. He's gonna end on top of it.
Okay, so I'll spend 1 to do that.
On that side a tiny little bit. Okay. And now you are engaged by Boris. That means your jog my of 2. Yeah. And up here, and then you still have 3 energy that you can use to do the black powder bomb.
So I'll throw it.
Just a sec, because I can still take a reaction step.
Okay.
And that would make a bit of a difference, if anything.
Yeah.
Oh no, actually it doesn't, because even if I'm gonna move, you're gonna reach me anyway, because you are within 3. So yeah, go ahead.
So I'll just spend the 3. And I'll draw a 4.
Mm-hmm. I'll go with 6.
I'll say green 2.
I'm gonna allow it.
Okay. So, let's see, Krusty, I think, suffers 1 too.
2.
Yeah. Well, no. So the within 2 just suffers it. Oh, it is. Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay. Okay, cool. All right.
Okay. That's pretty much blocked my plans of using both my pulses at the same time, innit?
Yeah, so you will kill yourself. But maybe me too. So who knows?
Consider that you are all with 7 wounds around there. better play the safe game, activating Kalista, spending 3, declaring Leshavit Caress on Eric. 5 and looking for pink. Pink 2.
Okay.
That is gonna be 3 wounds and protection on him. Ooh, not a bag, not a bag, not a bag. And that means now Eric does have protection, 4 wounds back, what the chances? And 3 energy, what the chances? You say okay to that, I'm gonna reset, shuffle. After that, Kalista is not yet close enough. 1.2 from Krusty at the very least. So she's gonna jog. She must be within 1.2 of Krusty anyway, so I need to do that. Anyway, I know where she was, so if anything, I can measure at doing something like that. She was over there. I need to consider first the distance, so and from there reduce it in order to be 1.2 from you of the sort. Yeah, that's gonna be a 1.1. But it doesn't make sense because it doesn't to me. Better coming up this way here and not trying anything that might be blow up in my face, because I will go then with the 3 cards versus your 2 cards if I will try attack the monkey. And the monkey can still use his Loubard to deal damage. So it doesn't sound like a very smart move of the sort. Yeah, I'll rather step once over there. Easy. And ending her activation. Then it's back to Eric that now does have protection. And all that you have to do is jog around Krusty. Any reaction?
I'll step in with Kabaton.
I'm gonna spend my 0 energy to suffer 3 wounds, gain 1 energy. Any reaction?
Energy.
Okay, and then I'll spend 4 declaring Rupture. All enemy models will suffer 3 magical damage.
Okay.
Nice and easy. Much better this way. Okay, replenish.
Yes.
And Daniel will give his energy to Kalista.
Makes sense.
I hope, because I have only a +1 now and I keep losing all the initiative one after the other, so. Rolling a 4. Okay. I might think that I will start.
Yes,
at
I think
this
you can
point.
wrap the game up pretty easily here.
I think that if I'm gonna jog here, if I'm gonna jog here, I will be outside of Daniel totally, and even if you move away, I will kill your 3 models. I don't see why not doing that actually.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna suffer 4 magical damage on each of them, and I will gain back 3 energy. And no, 4 energy, because even Eric is gonna die. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
So, jogging up to over there, outside of the tree. Yeah, You can move as much as you want.
No, yeah, you got it.
I'm gonna eat Boris like that.
That's okay.
I think I can live with it.
Yeah, I think you'll be all right, man.
And if no reaction, I'm gonna spend for declaring paroxysm. Um, Capitano and Krusty will simply be removed because they don't have any stone. I can put it easily. For the monkey, we have to do in a different way. In the meantime, also Eric will be removed without much of an issue. And I spent 4 and I get back 3 already. Now, the monkey has to be pushed 3 inches directly away. That means she's gonna be moved. No, it's gonna be moved along with Boris. Sorry, because Boris is within the tree.
And so you choose the order.
It doesn't matter. No, it's simultaneous.
Oh, okay.
So I will do that. 1, 2. See? Look at that. And 3. After which the monkey will lose the stone that it was in possession of, and he will drop it there. He will be slain, and I will gain another energy on Kalista. Ooh, what a beautiful view. And Boris will suffer 3 wounds out of it. Eric is now dead. Thanks, Eric, for the effort. Loubard doesn't have a problem. Nope. And I can still heal Boris, and I will do so. Spending 3, declaring Leshevit Caress on Boris. I will go with Piripoo. Yeah, 5 cards. Looking for pink. I got a pink 1. Okay, 2 wounds and protection on Boris. What a mess those 2 can cause all the time. Not all the time, but mostly. And it was again on a roll-off. Okay, shuffle. After which I will rest on my last energy. I think if you want we can call a game, because you can go for one way or the other, or over there either.
Won't matter because you can pick up more stones. So.
Yeah.
Good game. Yeah.
Brutality.
Yes, very.
I don't know how to call it.
It was good though. It was good. Satisfying.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. In one go, being able to take out 3 models, it will never happen in my life, and I think my karma is gonna remind me that I'm gonna pay for all of it. What I like, something that I have to mention, personally, you make an extremely good use of the abilities of the pirates. In that sense, my suggestion it would be to try and concentrate on playing more the pirates rather than the goblins. I mean the pirates, I mean the goblin pirates.
Yeah.
Because it seems to me personally that you already have a good idea of how the game it does play, but you remember as well when to make use of the abilities and such, like having Krusty use the run ability from El Capitano. It's an ability that I don't see often, but you played against me using your own reaction and my melee range against myself. That was a very nice play, and I mean, hats down for you on that. What I think it could be something that you might want to think about next time is Swiggerty plunder ability.
Well, so the idea, if I think the problem is when I gave you initiative, because I was going to try to steal Loubard's passive of sensor chain, but yeah, I think too early.
Because I think that my idea it would be if you steal that one, then Loubard cannot deal any damage to you. I mean, not any real damage, because it's going to be simply normal damage, and it does have to rely on the sweeping cut, but not being able to add the +2. On top of which is a predictable combatant.
Yeah.
On your side, instead, you have a +2 on the impact damage and the chance to use a a very good signature because Swigarty, as far as I remember, even if it doesn't deal impact, it still deal damage on pretty much everything more than what a normal raising attack does.
Yeah, it does 2 across the board pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And that along the chance of using a plunder is only 2 inches because another good chance it would be to use it on El Capitano, for example, and stealing his cutlass.
Mm.
So
Oh, I see.
you can
Yeah.
start to have a bonus on pretty much everything. And thanks to the Powder Monkey, being able to use his pirate mascot will grant you to go with 7 cards, at which point you start to be a real threat because it doesn't is gonna last until the end of turn your bonus to the damage. And
Right.
with a good end of cards, with 5 cards, you can start to think, okay, I can deal a good amount of damage, like for example on a Falling Swing. If you can see my cards and you see that it's gonna be useful for you, you can go with that.
Right. That makes sense. Yeah.
But yeah, it's all the if and buts. But I think, I mean, you, I saw you playing in Goblins for a bit now, and I think that you start to get your game with them, knowing what they can do or what you want for them to do. But my suggestion is still be to have a second thought about the pirates because I remember our game where you use Krusty being fucking mean until the very end. Sorry, kids at home, didn't meant to say that, but
Just the punching.
yeah, just punching
Yeah.
on the distance. Or today, the way that you use El Capitano and Monkey, using Stu that way is absolutely great because you totally thought the game around the fact that the monkey cannot jog. Perfect. I'm gonna push the monkey myself. He's gonna grab the stones and then or run away or either throw a bomb as he did. And
Yeah.
your idea to kill Eric like that, it was a perfect one, if I have to say. Be-
Yes, unfortunately, but not quite in time, unfortunately.
I mean, it was only a 2. If it would be a 3, Eric would be dead and your whole troop would be alive. As
Be
simple
alive.
as
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think that you really get your game now. You start getting your games more often than not. And even if stuff like that could happen, this is just temporary. Consider that Eric at some point will be no more, at least this version here. And these kind of tricks will not be available anymore. Where you keep playing goblins this way is something that no one can change.
Yeah. And I think and this game in particular, having Stu, it was pushing models, but I felt like he was a bit too far back to help.
Uh,
So it was good.
Yes, because you usually use a Shabaroon and you working around the idea that you can transcombulate your models around, if anything, is my first thought. But yeah,
Right.
I mean, I agree with you that it was too far from the fray to be of any use. But on the other hand, having a melee 3, a range 3 in melee model that is coming up on a late stage, it could be a problem for me to deal with if you're gonna be able to start killing my models and put me in the position where you wanted to put me, possibly having a Krusty in the middle there, and
Right.
then having a support thanks to him.
Right. I mean, my plan. I mean, obviously, when you blew me up, it fell apart. But um,
Oh,
as
very
all good
kind of
plans do. No, no, no. But yeah, I mean, keeping you locked with Krusty here.
That
Well,
was nice. That was
yeah,
totally. I mean, that was pure gold. That's the kind of game, the kind of play I wish to be able to play myself because in one single swap, you block 3 of my models around one, and that's absolutely great. It's the same that I try to do with Loubard at times.
yeah, yeah. And I mean, he's great at that. So, yeah,
Yeah, but Krusty doesn't have anything to envy at Loubard because he does even have an armor, and
yeah,
with a chance he can punch people around without worrying to be attacked back as it could be in melee. So I don't see a problem with that.
it's true, true. And I guess I have to think a bit more about using pinch from Krusty because if I, especially with Swiggerty, if I can gain back some energy, the +1 damage on using punch would be useful. So,
But the pinch works. Ah, no. And this model, yeah, but it's not limited to the fact that
Well, no, because if I do this, then
Yes, that is gonna be a nightmare for anybody because they're gonna
yeah,
suffer +2 impact damages if I remember well.
2
Ah no,
wounds
2 wounds and cannot
and
take a
can't
melee.
target. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, that is gonna be a nightmare. I mean, is gonna be a perfect counter for Loubard, for example.
right.
You start with 4 arcane, you got another 2 for a pinch and a punch. That means you're gonna be on a 6 arcane, and then if you can be able to go for an attack, and let's the case that you have a raising attack out of 5 cards, possibly more if you use the monkey as you did before. Loubard can attack you back, so
Right.
win-win
And then
situation.
yeah, and then I can just keep punching him.
Yeah,
So yeah,
like the kind man, the kind goblin that you are.
yes.
But remember, as I keep repeating, there is always place for everybody in Leshavult. Join
No,
us today.
no,
No?
absolutely not. Never.
No.
I love you, Paulo, but never.
I had to mention that is a subliminal message. Join us today. Become a
No,
cultist.
not so subliminal. Just more in the face. But next time when we're not playing Fate of Eric, if we have a chance, I will try to play the animals because it is fun to have little bunnies everywhere.
Yeah,
Although you didn't manage
I
to this
didn't
game.
get one this evening. I didn't get. I
Yeah,
even bluff one bunny and have a pink tree in my face as
I
the
know.
ultimate insult. I would rather say.
Yeah, the ultimate screw you.
Yeah, well done. I mean, I really like it, and that's the same reason why I don't bluff because at the end of the day, it doesn't really give me back much as I'm not a good at bluffing. But yeah,
Yeah, I agree. Unless Trickster, I think I've decided to stop bluffing. So
I mean, yeah, with Trickster is different because if you know that you have the cards, or you know that your opponent it might be in a pitch where they don't want to call your bluff and they might right say, okay, it's fine. Then you know that Trickster most of the time, if not all the time, but most of the time is a sure bet ability. You got back 3 energy. Come on.
right. Yeah, absolutely. But no Goblin Tricksters yet, no?
No goblin tricksters. No, at the moment only the fairies are tricksters. I can tell that for sure.
No, no. 'Cause, the Norse Goblin or gnome, what's his name? Uh,
Logi, you're
yeah,
right. He's a trickster too. You're totally correct. You're on spot. But for him,
yeah,
it's different. I mean, don't really mind to call a bluff on Lochi because if he's gonna do something, he's gonna move up Joanna. And that
yeah.
time,
He screwed me. I was playing Kevin the other day, and he just put a bunch of wooden patches, made life very difficult.
oh, that's because you don't use models that can jog over wood patches like the monkey. You're using the monkey, so what? Why you're
Monkey can
complaining?
the monkey can do it, but what I was playing Dim and Dimmer and Midget, so it
Oh, I
was
saw that game. No, it was
yeah.
no, it wasn't that game. That game he was playing Leshavult, where he used the wood patches to block your midget
Oh,
and your demon dimmer.
from Gwendolyn, yeah, that's
Yeah,
right. I thought I confused the game, but yes,
that's
you're right.
okay. That's okay. Welcome to my life. Every
Hey,
game.
you have a good excuse though. I don't play as much.
Ah, here we go. Here we go.
Uh,
But if anything, yeah, I think that the next game I would like to be the one playing goblins, keeping
yes, of
aside
course.
the fate of Eric for once and just having, if you want, even a 6 models troop, if you want to,
Okay, yeah,
because I see
let's.
that our games are, this one is less than an hour, and we are chatting for a good bit now, and the game
Yeah,
is done and dust
we play quickly, so
super quickly.
yeah,
That's why I love to play even a late evening with you because it's not a problem at all. Instead, it's a pleasure. See?
yeah, absolutely, yeah. Well, I got to try to build a list with 6 animals then because
6 animal, I'm not sure even if it's possible, you know?
I don't think so. I don't think
Because
so.
we got the jackalope and beast that are surely animals. The bunnies are animals, but you cannot add them straight in the list. And who else is an animal? The Wendigo is a spirit fawn, I guess, or a spirit animal. But,
He's a spirit. I think just a spirit,
or
right?
either just a spirit, see? So that's my knowledge about models that
Oh
are
no,
not.
he's a fawn. He's a fawn.
Oh, well done to me. I remember something. But
So
that's pretty much
maybe,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, those are all the animals that we have. Oh, you know what? It could be cool having a giant that or a troll that is an animal too. something
Yes.
that you don't see often. It could be Alpha Beast, Alpha, because giants are mostly mercenary. Yeah, Goblin Troll. No, those are the only animals that I can think of, at least in the Leshold. There are
This is
other animals in the game, but a, tr-
closest. Yeah.
a troop of six that I loved to play, and it didn't include Boris, be honest with you, but it wasn't about the animal keyword. It was about the phone, a weird phone list, and I had a lot of fun with it. It was made out of Chubbs, Toodles, Reagan, Klaus, Off, and Jada. So Hunting Horns and Chubbs and the two phones from the Malachite Mystics.
Hmm.
That
I
one,
I uh, I like Toodles, but I don't feel that he is too strong. This is my ideal.
yeah, easy. Yeah, but you're mixing up.
I know. But
So
he's an animal,
yeah,
so
you're gonna play Commonwealth, Leshavult, and Dominion
I'll
only
play.
once.
Listen, I'm a peaceful person. You know, I bring everyone together.
No, that's Leshavult. Join us today. We bring
Uh,
everyone together. Phones, animals,
that's a fucking
cultists,
lie.
spirits. It went through. Anyway, it went through.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what? I would like no, because if I let you play this one, then I can bring my dream list around, and it's not right.
What's your dream list?
Having Bristol knows among cultists.
Ooh,
Exactly. Can you
yeah.
imagine Loubard and
That's
yes,
that's scary.
Loubard and Bristol knows being cultists
Ooh,
together, and then Klaus. Oh my goodness.
I don't think you've ever played Bristol Nose against me, huh?
Oh no, not against you. I play before I played him quite often when I was playing in the period that I was playing Dominion, as is one
Are
of
you
my
playing a
favorite.
SWAT? Yeah.
Yes, yeah, but no, this is a new version of it simply because I can have the Duchess being the one holding the goldfish bowl on her hand and giving the water splashing water on Bristol Nose and giving him energy. In my head, it works this way. Swash is not really into it, but it works because it's gonna be another bit stick if the case. It never worked for me, so. But yeah, Bristonos is one of my favorite models overall.
I think next time I buy more models, I'll have to pick him up, try to work him in.
Or either having the Duchess in Leshavult as a cultist. Those two as cultist, and then the rest I'm gonna pick up from Leshavult. If you want to
Uh,
bring this one, I'm more than happy. I will bring that one along the cultist.
no, that seems like not a
No,
good
no,
trade.
no, no,
Not a
no,
good trade for me.
no, 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 no. Okay, I was just
I don't.
suggesting.
Gloom is hard for me to use because I feel like I just move the animals up
Is
and
hard,
then that's it.
is hard for everybody to use Gloom. Believe me.
Yeah.
Is one of the models that I think I played probably 2 times at all, if not three. Is slow. Even if you look at the miniatures and does have the legs of I don't know, of a runner, a proper
Yes,
one.
he does.
Those huge muscles, but he's slow. Oh Jesus! Oh, and he's a weakling as well. So I still don't understand the guy that did the miniatures. How the one that bring up the miniature? How can do it with those rules or the opposite? Choose one. And yeah, as you say, he can move animals, so it's perfect with a jackalope and beast. That's it for
Yeah,
the moment.
but also I feel like he he can push the um the animals up, but then he can't catch up, and he can't harvest because he's a weakling. You know, he's too
Exactly.
slow. Yeah, if he wasn't weak, then maybe it'd
That,
be okay.
yep,
But
that's my same idea. Even because it's a slow model, and so it's gonna be perfect to be the one that is gonna harvest the stones, like it could be Peggy for the pirates, for example.
right,
I think that the Whisper to the Wild Things is useful if you want to treat an enemy animal and move them around the board, as you can do with the Goblin Airship, with Doug, with Billy, and forcing them in a not so nice position, at times even out of the board if they are too close on the side. The problem is that being slow as he is, It does rely too much on on the Shadow Walk ability. Not
Yeah,
being a trickster, it does make him okay. What am I gonna do with you, mate? I really want to use you, but I struggle to understand how to take out something good from you. If
and
anything,
also Shadowwalk is 2 energy,
yeah,
and he only has 4, so it's hard to play.
and that's why you might want to use Chubbs in order to give him energy, and then having Chubbs on one only is another weakling, nothing that he can do. I mean, this box here, along with the Wendigo, I think is one of the hardest that has been ever made for this game, along with the Witches. But the Witches
Mm.
does have more synergies and can work uh, along with more models than those three can, in my opinion,
Right.
at least.
When I see the witches, they are all obviously designed to work perfectly together.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to master, but there's an idea there, and with these two, because they came in separate boxes, right?
No, it's the
It's
same box.
it's
Yeah,
same box.
the
Yeah.
Witches is a same box, and then you have those three in the same box. Gloom, Chubbs, and
Hmm.
Wendigo is Wild Things, the name of it.
Hmm. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't feel cohesive,
Yeah,
especially since these are animals, and then he's a fawn only.
no,
It's
all
interesting.
yeah, I mean, all the three of them are phones, but the two of them can help animals, where he's a phone spirit. I would prefer
Right.
for him to be an animal spirit. It would make more sense. So
Exactly.
he can
Yeah.
make use of. I mean, having him been moved thanks to Gloom, it would be great. But
Yeah.
no,
No, it would be very, very, very strong
but
because
yeah.
yeah, Wendigo is scary, but it's hard to. Yeah.
Wendigo is scary. I don't know. I mean, yes, it's like Anya Bartol. It's scary if she's gonna be in a good mood and she start to pick up the right cards. But
Right.
I mean, it's always my opinion, but I'm still unsure about those models. With an evade of 0 and a melee range of 1, you
Yeah,
must
that
be,
hurts.
yeah, you're gonna be hurt back. You don't have any armor. What you can do? If I get a raising attack, I will slay in pretty much everything. But if my opponent knows, I'm gonna play a Loubard, and then I have to play a Falling Swing, and might not be enough to kill you, so on and
Right.
so forth. Is a meh character. I prefer a heavy punching one, like it could be Loubard. He's gonna suffer a lot, but he's gonna give you a lot of pain in return. It doesn't seem
Yeah,
the same with the Wendigo to me.
and Loubard has a lot more like board control, even with his mind control on Wendigo. Loubard changes the game a lot more.
Yeah, I agree with you because even without using any ability, only being there with a 3 inches melee range, as I did before, I mentioned, you cannot
Hmm.
harvest the stone because I am engaging you.
Right.
If that was the Wendigo, you can easily harvest the stone, shoot me, and then in the meantime move away.
Yeah. Exactly.
So,
Yeah. Yeah. Have a good time swashbuckling. But yeah, yeah, it's not so easy. Uh, so I don't know.
uh, uh,
Then yeah, I could talk all day. I don't want to keep you.
oh, that's okay. I mean, I always love enjoying chitty chatting and talking about such stuff because I love to hear the opinion of other players that are not me. I know my own opinion quite well nowadays.
Well, I would hope so. You've had time to perfect it. So
Oh,
I'm hoping to see the new troll and goblins soon. So it'll be very interesting.
the new troll. Which are we talking about?
I guess Tom said that he is making a troll that lets you take a whole troop of trolls. So
Yes, so, I mean, we got enough. At the moment, we have Bristolnose, Ribald. The new troll
mm,
is gonna be 3. And then which other trolls there are? Boulder, 4.
mhm.
I missed the 5, the 5th.
Oh, I suppose yeah, you might probably will be healing or something.
Yeah. Yes, I think that as far as I've been told, as far as I've been able to sneak peek around during the time he was doing some playtest live, and I've been able to have a look at the card of the troll, he's gonna be an awesome troll in his way, but I think he's gonna be mostly looking forward to be played into trolls list, or at least with another troll or two around. So it's gonna be like a giant list on the Dominion side of things.
Gotcha. Okay. It's like the Brunhilde kind of
It's
thing.
yeah, totally. I mean, in a different way because obviously there's gonna be different abilities, but surely it's gonna be interesting. And still thinking that at that point the Duchess is gonna be even more stronger
Oh
because
yes, yes.
having big characters around her, it's always a must for her in order to be protected if he's gonna be gotch cut or in order to give energy to other models. Adding that new troll around, it might be an even more interesting idea to try out. Like Kaufman that is gonna move models, she's gonna give energy to models. So
Yeah, Kaufman was very, very tough to deal with last night because
yes,
you know you want to focus the giants down, but of course they have so
but
many
you
wounds.
can't. Yeah,
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Very
but
difficult. Next, now I know I have to go for Kaufman first.
I mean, is the idea? It's always the same. At least in my opinion, if you see someone that is coming forward for you in the front lines, for me it was Loubard, and for you it was Krusty. I will do my best to to avoid that model as much as I could and concentrate on anything that is around him. As
Mm,
simple as that. For you, yesterday was Brunhilde and Loubard. The rest of the models was Agatha, Quack, Kaufman.
mhm.
The three of them are support characters. If you can start to take away at least one of them, it's gonna be a completely different game because the giants can deal a lot of damage and etc. But they first have to reach you, and even if they reach you, you have your fucking king that was giving wounds damage around. It was hilarious, believe
Yes,
me.
that's good. Uh, you didn't see it later. Um, it took him to the last turn to kill the king because um, he kept doing just enough damage. So he did 4 damage. I put on the king, so the king had 1, and then he did 6, and I made him kill Shabaroon. And
Nice.
so it was just, yeah, it was a good time. It's playing hot potato with damage.
That's beauty. I mean, that's one of the part that I love and hate a lot about the king. The fact that he's almost immortal when he does have goblins around. As whatever happens, yeah, you can die for me. You can die for me. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
Never forget that Gotchkat. If you are about to play against giants again, try at least once to have Gotchkat along with the king and the rest of the goblins.
Okay, enemy. I thought. Oh, you see
Y-
with the noble. I
Yeah,
got you. Okay.
it's gonna work
Yeah.
exactly as the royal privilege without
Hmm.
having that ability. So it's gonna be for the thanks to the bodyguard ability, but on 14 wounds.
Right.
It's gonna
Much
last a
more
bit longer
effective.
than a goblin.
Yes. Yeah. Just a bit. And also, good defense against uh, Loubard. Um, in if he upgrades his signature to kind of at least reduce the energy because usually Loubard has very low energy when I'm fighting.
Yep,
Yeah.
and he's very good. Sadly, he's very good when played against other goblins.
Yes. No, definitely. I can see that. He's very mean. Yeah. Booga booga.
Exactly.
I didn't realize that Poppycock took energy away from goblins
For,
moving next to him. It's really fucking my game up. I was trying to assassinate him with midget, and he lost his last energy before he could
uh,
do it the hard way.
shame.
But I appreciate you playing all these games with me because I learned by making mistakes. So uh, even though you thrash me a lot of the time,
Nah, it's not
next
mistakes. It's experience.
yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Is I get to learn
Yep.
stuff.
I mean,
Yeah.
or like that, or you try to watch any of the games that we had with Danny, the one on the YouTube channel, but like this one that we played this evening. But you have to watch them at a speed of 1.5 in order to not be bored about the game itself. Or this is my suggestion all the time that someone asks for them. Uh, you might see something that might be interesting from a point of view of a goblin, if the case.
Okay, I'll take a look.
meantime that you are doing your own games and experience.
Yeah, no, it's good. I try to watch some games at lunch at my new job. So I've been watching a little bit. Got to study, do my homework, my goblin homework.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Simply go for
Okay,
it, and
man.
it's gonna be great.
I don't want to keep you, so
It's okay.
I will let you get some sleep because I know you stayed up very late yesterday.
Yeah, I ended up sleeping on the couch, so it's fine. Happens. And so, we've been able to play our rematch. I'm glad of it. And once more, thank you so much for being around and being patient and everything. It's never easy when you're gonna get beaten up. I mean, your troop is gonna be cleared from the board, but you keep always a smile on, and that's great. Just to mention that I really like it.
And that was entertaining to watch them all go at once. It's so
Okay.
so sad, but pretty funny. So it was a good time.
Yeah, indeed. Let's see next time. I might be me then on the opposite, on the receiving side of it.
We'll see. We'll see. I'm not playing Cultists though, so it's okay.
Ah,
It's
okay, so
okay.
fair enough.
You won't have that particular pain.
Another one. We will find another one.
So, all right, my friend. You have a good night.
And you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. And for everybody else watching and listening until this point, I hope that the game, even if short, it was somehow interesting. And once more, thank you so much for being around, hanging out with us, and we will catch up soon. Good night.